Hello students, are you preparing for Navodaya entrance examination into class 6? We are already Navodayans helping you in your preparation. Chalo, let's prepare together. Today we are going to know about class 6 syllabus. This is our session 1 and we are going to know about whole syllabus of Navodaya entrance examination. Okay, in this we will be having three kind of things. One is mental ability. Mental ability is nothing but they wanna know and test your mental power. So we will be having different kind of figures and those figures will be very interesting when very exciting to do. And the next one is arithmetic. Arithmetic is nothing but they are maths. So we will be doing lot of maths problems and we're going to show our skill and talent here. And the last one is language. So language is nothing but English since we are writing in English medium. So these are all the three main topics of Navodaya examinations. And let's go one by one. And the first one is mental ability, right? In this mental ability we will be having 10 chapters. Let's go one by one. Here the 10 chapters are odd man out, figure matching, pattern completion, series completion, analogy, figure completion, mirror images, cutting, folding, punching figures, formed figures and hidden figures. All these chapters we will be knowing about one by one in brief. Okay, and the first one is odd man out. See, here we are having 4 different kind of pictures. Here the first one is everybody's favorite, parrot, and the next one is sparrow, this is rabbit and this is pigeon. Okay, so what is happening here? All these are the group of birds, and sparrow is a bird, parrot is a bird and pigeon is also a bird. But this rabbit is not a bird, right? Okay, so what is odd here? Here we are having the name is odd. Odd is nothing but different or something different among these 4. What is the different among these 4? All these are birds but this is a animal, right? So this is the one which is different. So we have to select this figure. So this is how we have to do our odd man out figures. We will be having 4 figures and among those 3 will be similar and one will be different. So we have to select that different figure. That is how we have to do odd man out. And the next one is similarity. Similarity is very simple. Here we will be having 1 question figure and 4 answer figures. We have to find out the figure which is matching with the question. Here the question is strawberry and the answers are, one is pineapple, second one is strawberry, and then this is orange and this is carrot, right? So what is the figure which is matching the question? This is strawberry, right? So what is matching this? The option number B. This is matching because these 2 are strawberry. Simply like this we have to find out the figure which is matching the question. Okay, and then next let's go to the third one, that is pattern completion. Here we are having some pattern is given that is similar to sun. We have to complete this pattern. Okay, so here already he has given the 3 patterns and let me draw. We have to complete this pattern here. So it will be completing this round and then we have to complete these fields. And here we will be having 1 more. So then we have to find out what is matching with this. So is this matching that? No, not matching. And here we are having, we want only 1 ray, but here we are having 3 rays. So this is also not matching. And here we are having 2 rays and this is also not matching. Check whether this is matching the required figure or not. Yes, this is matching. So we are completing the figure. The correct one is C. This is how we have to do pattern completion. And the next is series completion. Here we are having a series is given, that is A, B, C. Is it following any series or not? Yes, it is following the series of alphabets. So what is next after C? If the series is ABC, then what will be next? Obviously it will be D, right? So in the series our option is D. So where is D here? In the answers, D is here. So we have to click on D. Next one is analogy. In analogy we have to analysis what is happening, what are the changes happening, and then we have to apply the same. See here, in the first set of figures we are having two figures, one is cock and the one is chick, and here we are having dog and asking for what next. So if chick is for cock, then what is for dog? So chick born from cock, so what will be born from puppy? Dog, that is puppy, right? Yes, the correct answer is puppy. Here it is, and it is rabbit, not the answer. This is a bird, that's not an answer. This is parrot, this is also not an answer. So what is the answer here? The puppy will be born from dog. So we will be analyzing the same. So this is how we have to do the analogy. And the next one is figure completion. Here we are having an incomplete figure. This is not complete, and our responsibility is to complete this figure. So how we will be completing this figure? Something it should be drawn like this, at the left down. So where this figure is given here, this is right down and this is right top, this is left down. So this is what we need to keep it here so that this figure will complete, right? So this is how we have to write figure completion. This is also not correct because this is left to top. The correct answer is this one, option number C. This is how we have to do figure completion. And next one is mirror image. Yes, have you seen your image in your mirror? So we will be seeing lot of things in our mirror. So how it look like? Yes, whenever we see something in the mirror, it will be like our left side will be appeared on right side and right side will be appeared on left side, right? So in the same way, whenever a figure is given, we have to think like, we have to imagine how it look like in the mirror. Then we have to tick that answer in our options. And the next one is cutting, folding and punching. So we will be, I think we have done lot many activities in our schools or somewhere like this, like origami kind of things. We will be folding that figure and we will be cutting that figure. If we cut on one edge, it will be reflected on different edges, right? So in this case also, we will be having a paper. They will instruct us how to fold and how to cut and how to remove some parts. Then we have to unfold that and check. We have to think like how it looks like. Then we have to check the same. And the next one is formed figures. See here, there are different pieces of photos are there. This is a photo of a tree. It is cut into three parts. This is part number 1, part 2 and this is part 3. But on the whole, this is a tree. Here also there is a scenery which is cut into 3 pieces. Here there is a figure of cat, but it is cut into different parts of cat, right? But assembling them in a correct manner, we could able to see a cat here. Like this we might be done so many of puzzle things, right? So in this case also, in the question they will give different pieces of a figure. Then we have to think and find out the figure which forms after assembling those figures. Okay, and the last one is hidden figures. See, we could able to see a hole, like a big figure outside, but inside that there are different figures are also there, different animals here. Here this is a bear, but inside that we could able to see a monkey, a bat and a dog, right? Here also it is bear, but inside that we could able to see a cow, and this might be a rabbit, and this is a fox, right? Inside this is elephant, but inside that we could able to see horse, dog, and this is penguin, and some other animals are hidden here. In this here also we could able to see a sheep, pig and a parrot, like rabbit. So if a question is like find out where is horse, so can we find out where the horse is hidden here? Yes, horse is here. So we have to take this option as correct so that we could do our hidden figures. So these are all the 10 chapters we need to do in our mental ability. These are very funny, very happy. There will be very exciting and happy to do all these mental ability figures. Okay, and next let's move on to the maths, that is arithmetic. In arithmetic also we will be having lot many chapters here. There are numbers and numeric system, and then 4 fundamental operations, fractions, factors and multiples, LCM and HCF, decimals, fractions and decimals, length, mass and capacity, time and money, and the next chapter is distance, time and speed, approximations, simplifications, percentages, profit and loss, simple interest, perimeter area and volume, angles and data analysis. I hope you might be familiar with some of the chapters here, but we will be studying and learning all these chapters. Let's go into these chapters one by one. And the first one is numbers and number system. In this chapter, we will be knowing about different numbers and Indian international number systems, types of numbers, Roman numbers, and also divisibility rules on them. And next one is, second chapter is fundamental operations on numbers. We are having whole numbers, right? And we also know how to do addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So in this chapter we will be knowing and doing the same here. And the next one is third chapter, that is fractions and operations. Fractions are nothing but pieces. If you are having a biscuit or chocolate, if we cut them into pieces, that is a fraction. Okay, in this chapter we will be knowing types of fractions, and we will also be doing some plus minus into division on those fractions. And the fourth chapter is factors and multiples. So every number will be having factor and multiple. So we will be learning and knowing how to find out those factors and multiples for numbers, and also common multiples for different numbers and prime factors for a number. And the next one is fifth chapter, that is LCM and HCF. LCM is least common multiple and HCF is highest common factor. I think you will already know some of these things. But in this chapter we will be knowing how to find out LCM with different methods, and how to find out HCF with different methods. And also we will be knowing about relationship between LCM and HCF and numbers. Okay, and then sixth chapter is decimals. We will be knowing about this point, Robo 2.0. What is that point there? That is decimal number. Okay, and we will be knowing and doing addition, subtraction, multiplication, division on those decimal numbers. And the next chapter is fractions to decimals and decimal to fractions, conversions. In this we will be converting fractions to decimals and decimals to mixed fractions, and in decimals we will be having some bar numbers. So whenever that comes, then how to convert them into fractions. And the next one is length, mass, capacity, time and money. In this chapter we will be studying about measurement of lengths, measurement of weight, measurement of volume, area, time, money and days. And the next chapter is distance, time, speed. We will be knowing the relationship between distance, time and speed, and also we will be studying about average speed, and also we will be doing some problems on train and boats. Those will be really interesting, right? And the 10th chapter is approximations. Yeah, approximations is nothing but rounding to the nearest numbers, that is nearest ones or nearest tens or nearest hundreds or thousands. So whenever our daddy gives money, somebody may say give the round figure. If something is become 98, they will ask give round figure, then it will be 100. So nearest numbers. Okay, and also we will be doing Bodmer's rule. And next one is simplifications. So still now we are doing simple maths, but if we get a complicated and big expression, but still we could able to simplify them into the simple answers using BODMAS. And the next one is percentages. Yes, when you go for a shop, they will be writing like discount of 20% and offer of 50%. What is that percent is? That is about, it is like how much it is for 100. Okay. And in this chapter we will be learning about fractions to percentage and percentage to fractions. And next one is profit and loss. Yes, while doing some business or something like this, people may get profit or sometimes they may get loss. So what are those profit and what are those loss? And also how to find out profit percentage and loss percentage. And the next one is simple interest. Yes, people will take loans from people or from banks. So then in return they have to pay the loan amount along with simple interest. In this chapter we will be knowing how to find out this simple interest with principal amount, interest rate, time with that. Okay, and the next one is perimeter, area and volume. In maths also we are having different figures. They are like square, rectangle, diamond and all. They are 2D figures and 3D figures are like cube, cuboid, like that. Okay, and in this chapter we will be knowing how to find out perimeter and area and also surface area and volume of all the mathematical shapes. And the next one is angles. In our real life, everything looks like an angle, but how to draw and how to measure them in maths. In this chapter we will be knowing about types of angles and pairs of angles. And the last one, that is data analysis. So we might be seeing different of data sheets, many forms and all. So, and those can be drawn into simple mathematical diagrams like bar graph, line graph, pie chart and all, right? So in this Navodaya syllabus we will be knowing how to count with tally marks, how to calculate with bar graph and how to draw line graphs. This is the very simple and happy chapter at the end of our math syllabus. And the next one is everybody's favorite, that is English language. In this language we should be knowing about reading, understanding and vocabulary of those language. In this we will be having a sample passage and after that we need to answer the 5 questions. Okay. In those questions, in Navodaya we will be having options also. We have to read the passage, understand the passage and then we have to answer all the options. Here comes the end of syllabus discussion of our Navodaya preparation. Okay, and in our session 2, we will be doing how to do odd man out figures. Okay, so keep watching Become Navodaya preparation classes to prepare along with us. So Navodayans are providing Navodaya preparation classes for all the students. So join Become Navodaya preparation classes by Navodayans and let's prepare for Navodaya preparation together. Thank you.